This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3.
You just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
To the wing right side. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Now here's Randall. And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Randall. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Julius Randle. And that one's good. Schroeder.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
Schroeder against Brunson. Takes it inside. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Brunson. He dishes it to Robinson. Randall outside. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. And there it is for him. Randall's got 7.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
Siakam finds Pirtle. Down low. Here's Anunoby. Barnes outside. Siakam a screen on Hart. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Siakam.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Robinson. Back to Hart. Brunson up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. To the inside. Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now here's Randall. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Randall a screen on Anunoby. Hart the pass to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Up to the right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. OG Anunoby, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Brunson against Schroeder. Here's Anunoby. Robinson with the block.
Come on.
And they recover it. Raptors trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hits the three-point bomb.
What vision from Hurdle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And here's Brunson. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. And Brunson, here we go. And the shot goes in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Anunoby, a screen on Brunson. Passes to Anunoby. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Knifing his way to the rack. Anunoby is so explosive at times on offense.
Robinson, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Hart. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Barrett dishes to Robinson. With 1 on the clock. The layup missed.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Pirtle. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go. He gets it up. It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
13, the Knicks.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court for the Knicks. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Schroeder against Brunson. Randall, a screen on Schroeder. Randall outside. The pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Randall outside. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Outside for Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. 1 on the clock. And Robinson throws it down hard.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Anunoby with the screen for Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the shot goes in from Siakam. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Clock at 4. Brunson finds Robinson. Barnes with it. Brunson picks him up. And a wide open look for Siakam. Nets, the corner 3. And now a 7-point Toronto lead.
Big when Siakam is connecting from the perimeter. Can't sleep on him from the corner.
Randall outside. Pass to Hart. Randall, a screen on Anunoby. Hart, the pass to Robinson. And they get it. And it's Hart penetrating. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 7. Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Anunoby has the open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Hart. He takes it in.
Josh Hart moving well, quickly getting around the defender.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Anunoby against Hart. Kicks it out to Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Robinson passes to Hart. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in close.
The previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
the speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now, Brunson. Last time out, he had 14 points. Up top, Randall, covered by Barnes. Randall, a screen on Siakam. From deep, Brunson. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Hurdle with a screen on Brunson. Anunoby. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Outside for Randall. Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Siakam outside. With the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
Come get it, come get it.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Kicks it to Randall. Passes it to Hart. Randall, a screen on Schroeder. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Pascal Siakam getting it done. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Taking a look at the Raptors, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you know.
And as we recap this first half of play, it's been spicy P. Pascal Siakam bringing the heat early.
You like how he...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
We've got Chris Boucher. Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then there's Jalen McDaniel. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Knicks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. He kicks it to Sims. They set the pick. Going inside. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Toronto leading by 6. Trent passes to Achua. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now, here's Quickly. DiVincenzo with the screen for Quickly. Drills it from outside.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Achua, no good. Knicks trail by 3. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is New York. The pass to Quickly. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Now, here's Quickly. They set the screen inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. In third, the Knicks.
Those are some terrific numbers. You could tell last year that everyone on the team was totally focused on pounding the glass at both ends.
And here's the fast break. Here's Quickly. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 9 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Quickly. No coverage that time. Quickly's got 6.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Trent, a screen on Quickly. Pass to Trent. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's a screen. And he drives in. Hartenstein. Pass to Sims. Now, here's Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Boucher with the rebound. And for NBA champion Chris Boucher, Steve, his story is one of perseverance.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Homeless in Montreal. Chris Boucher dropped out of high school at 16 to get a job, and that's when he started playing organized basketball. He kept grinding, and the rest is history.
Dick with it, quickly covering. Trent outside. Here's Achua. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Achua's got 4 points this quarter.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And here is Quickly. He has 6. And he lays it straight in. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Trent outside. Driving the lane. Pass to Achua. Kicks it to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot. The offensive rebound. Now the pass to Achua. Here's Dick. Quickly covering. Here's Achua. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Hartenstein. There's the drive, and that one's good. Quickly's got 10 points in the game. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3 side. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Outside for Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. They're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
North side crew. It's always a party with your North Side crew. Show them some love, fans.
Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Barrett wide open. He fires. They get it back. 3-pointer Randall. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Toronto trailing. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Barrett with a screen on Siakam.
Raptors foul. Starting ball. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Schroeder against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. It's rebounded by New York. outside Robinson. Passes it to Randall. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Back to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett the pass to Robinson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. To take the lead. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Out to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Robinson a screen on Barnes. To the middle. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Barrett. And that's 10 points for Robinson.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
This team needs him to step up, and Pirtle doesn't hesitate. Just goes on the attack.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brunson kicks to Robinson. There's the pass to Brunson. There's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. To take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. The coach's challenge has been issued. Post game like this, down to the wire. This is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more... The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking and the game continues on.
How about the north side crew? Make some noise for them again.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Now here's Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Robinson a screen on Schroeder. On deep, Brunson.
Dennis is all over that one. You love the effort.
Brunson, no good. Here's Siakam. Dr. Schroeder passes it to Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
to Brunson. Handle a screen on Schroeder. Here's Brunson. Got it!
Showing time and time again, he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 2. 1 second left in the game.
Let's show them why we are the best fans in the NBA.
Stolen by Robinson. So a close game sees New York take this one.
The end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous...
Thanks for making your way.
like this first one of the year?
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the 1. 4 on the clock. Butler finds Adebayo. The shot's good.
Now, Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that could pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Schroeder against Lowry. Schroeder passes to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Pirtle, that's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Now here's Anunoby. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. Barnes goes in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You like to see Scotty Barnes aggressive on the slash. This guy takes the initiative on the drive.
He's perfect from the line this time. Butler on the wing. And the 3 off target. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Anunoby against Lowry. Pass to Pirtle. Now Siakam. Pirtle with a screen on Love. It's stolen by Love. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the inside. Stolen by Schroeder. And here comes the break. Here's Anunoby. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
Well, the quick hands of Dennis Schroeder to create the havoc defensively and get a steal.
Butler surveying the floor. Love a screen on Barnes. To the paint. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target from outside. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now Pirtle, hounded by Adebayo. Anunoby against Lowry. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Love a screen on Barnes. Butler passes to Love. Adebayo from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby on the wing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Schroeder. Siakam outside. Poked away. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Clock is at 3. And that one's long. Miami trailing. Hero, the pass to Love. And here's Adebayo, covered by Pirtle. Adebayo sets a screen. And here's Butler outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Inside. The turnaround J. And the bucket by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6 points.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the shot's good.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Hero with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for your Raptors.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Lowry against Schroeder. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Schroeder passes to Siakam. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Well, there's a quickness to Siakam in pick and roll action. This guy's so fast and hard to contend with as the roll man.
Butler. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of one, a close. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Adebayo. Butler finds Lowry. Here's Adebayo. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam. With the jam.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
Adebayo a screen on Schroeder. And here's Lowry from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam left side. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Lets it go. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Back to Pirtle. Soft touch off the glass. Pirtle's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Fires in the triple.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
There's a screen. Anunoby on the wing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Love. Hero outside. Back to Love. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. To the middle. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here we go. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Hero, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Barnes against Butler. Right side Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Hero. 1:43 left in the second. And a fast break now for the Raptors.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
Here's Hero. 35 points his last game. Again, the Heat misses. Down low. And then Siakam with the jam.
The coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Outside Love. Pass to Butler. Butler unfazed.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Schroeder into the lane. Lowry with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's been a marksman this period. The shot mechanics finally in sync.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Butler passes to Love. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Love so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
McDaniels. Pass to Achua. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Achua's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back after this word.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be.
And switching things. That's it for us.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Hampton, Caleb Martin out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in second.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Trent outside with the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
For 3, Hampton sinks the tray. Hampton's got his first 3 points of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Dick. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. And it's Martin with the rebound. Pass to Bryant. Back to Hampton. To the paint. Achua with a steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Up ahead. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Hampton passes to Bryant. Martin outside. Bryant a screen on Boucher. Martin offline with a 3. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Boucher for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Richardson, the pass to Martin. Here's Bryant. It doesn't go for him. Oh, good D by Boucher.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Achua. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Minute 32 left in the third. And he lobs it up top. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, Thomas Bryant is the kind of length to get well above the rim. Nicely done. Great target on an alley-oop.
Achua for 3. He buries it from 3. Achua's got 11 points.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Hampton. He has 7. Martin outside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Dick. 3-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Robinson. 35 seconds left in the third. Richardson against Trent. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Richardson. In transition. Back to Robinson. Pass to Martin. Here's Hampton. McDaniels covering. Martin a screen. It's Martin on the wing. Now here's Bryant. 3-pointer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Raptors call time here. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. It's an 18-point game. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Love. 5 on the clock. Love, a screen on Schroeder. Adebayo, a good look. And Anunoby pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Barnes, it's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Barnes. Back to Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Outside Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Love. It's Siakam with the drive. Barnes against Love. Barnes passes to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. For 3. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Anunoby, a screen on Butler. Barnes drives in. Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Butler, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Lowry. Well, the final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or longer. Is that something the league needs to look at, Doris?
You know, B.A., I think they've already tried to do that. They've already changed some of the timeout situations. Some of the reviews come directly from Secaucus while game action is going on. The fact of the matter is there will always be strategy implementation late game that's going to extend the duration. I think the league has already addressed it to the degree they can. Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
At the line for your round.
So he gets them both. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And here's Butler outside. Pass to Love. Schroeder against Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Anunoby, a screen on Lowry. Schroeder into the lane. Outside Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. To the middle. Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
They get it again. Outside for Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3.
Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from 3.
Now here's Schroeder. 4-3. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with it. Butler with the ball. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Barnes. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Schroeder passes to Barnes. Driving to the basket, kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Hero. To the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. Picked by Pirtle. Inside. Outside Schroeder. Over Love. Off on that one. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.
30 sets.
Everybody, trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get... Hey, Brent, what an exciting day we have for us here. Day one of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Now Hart after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Robinson. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Lowry against Brunson. Driving to the basket. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Robinson on the wing. Off target from outside. New York comes into this following a loss to the Pelicans. Lowry passes to Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Love is confident when it comes to attacking the defense, especially when he gets closer and closer to the rim.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And two, that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Adebayo with a screen on Brunson. Lowry can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Robinson kicks to Hart. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night. Hero against Hart. Love with the screen for Hero. From past the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brunson scanning the floor. Floats one. And no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Barrett against Hero. Buries it down low.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Robinson a screen on Lowry. Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
So crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
Now, Hero. He had 35 points last game out. And the pass to Love. Now, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. and he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3-ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Robinson, a screen on Lowry. To the inside. A screen dunk by Robinson.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Fires for three. It's rebounded by New York. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
Stolen by Robinson. Out to the right wing. Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks miss again.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The power of Adebayo. Get off me.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. 6-point game. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Love, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hart, an easy 2 points on the layup. Hart's got the first basket of the second quarter for New York.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Lowry finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Outside for Robinson. Brunson against Lowry. Here's Robinson. New York moving the ball around. On the clock. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 6. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Barrett gets it to go.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
Adebayo with the screen on Hart. There's Hero with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
Love with the screen on Brunson. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Barrett setting a pick for Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle in his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled for deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. That's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on, you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Corner, Butler. Miami no good on that time either. For New York, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Miami's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Lowry. No good again that time. The Knicks with the lead. Inside. And finished off by Robinson.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
The Heat shooting just 31% in the game. Barrett against Butler. Down low. Kicks it out to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Love. Fires away from way outside. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Brunson has it in the corner. From downtown, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Brunson against Lowry. Brunson the pass to Hart. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler finds Love. Outside Butler. Adebayo with the ball. Hero passes to Adebayo. Oh, and he misses the dunk. It's a tie game in New York. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Hey, thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And what's going to be the recipe for one of these teams to take control in the second half?
They need to tighten up the defense tighter than this.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Their offense is too predictable right now.
And that's all for us. Now it's...
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Josh Richardson, Duncan Robinson out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Hampton. And it's Bryant in at the center position. Hampton dishes to Bryant. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. In third, the Knicks.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has, I see often, is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden, sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. The shot by Bryant, no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point New York lead. Bryant with a screen on quickly. Outside Bryant launches a three. It's rebounded by New York.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot's good from Sims. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Martin with a screen on quickly. Hampton passes to Martin. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Bryant can't get that one to fall. New York with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Three-pointer. And it's quickly missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket. Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Hampton passes to Martin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Working in close to the rim, Martin knows how to finish strong.
New York leading by 9. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's quickly to the paint. And the rebound goes to Martin. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Hartenstein passes to quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
That's a floater go. Rebounded by Hampton. The Heat trail by 9. Martin kicks to Bryant. Back to Martin. Heat moving the ball around. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Hampton kicks to Bryant. Richardson against DiVincenzo. Bryant can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Quickly with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Quickly's got 6 points.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Hero passes to Love. Kicks it out to Hero. 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Adebayo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline.
Trust each other these last minutes.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Hero with the screen on Brunson. Here's Lowry. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hart. On deep, Brunson. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 18. Here's Hero. And Robinson comes to help. Back to Love. And it's Adebayo in the corner. No good from outside. Now the Knicks with it. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Down low, here's Barrett. Back to Randall. Here he goes. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Adebayo passes to Love. Back to Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Over Lowry. That one off the back iron and out.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
They get the rebound. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
Love against Randall. Driving in, and Randall throws it down.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
The Heat trail by 19. Adebayo down low. Randall on him. Adebayo with the bucket.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Outside, Hero. Love with the screen on Hart. Hero kicks to Love. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Robinson a screen on Lowry. Here's Brunson. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat trail by 17. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A little special sauce from Adebayo there. Elite ball handling for a big guy.
Inside, Robinson. The strong dunk by Robinson.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Mitchell Robinson.
You have to loved the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many doors.
Thompson with it. Handle a screen on Hero. To the inside. And stolen by Butler. The tray. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Lowry. And there's the pass to Randle. Over Love. And there's Randle on the assist by Brunson.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
32. At point guard.
Well, Smitty, you want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
So the Raptors starting five. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good for Brunson.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. Anunoby on the take. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's New York. Brunson surveys. Fires from deep. Pirtle grabs a miss. Outside Anunoby. Off target with the three. And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
B.A. OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Now here's Anunoby. Picked by Pirtle. And stolen by Brunson. Now a timeout called by New York.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Robinson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
Anunoby, a screen on Brunson. On the attack, Schroeder. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
Outside Brunson. Randall, a screen on Schroeder. Randall outside. Randall draws the double. It's not going to go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. Here's Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In the third spot, the Knicks.
Their big man did a tremendous job grabbing rebounds, but to be fair, their rebounding was a total team effort. Everybody chipped in.
Brunson against Schroeder. So they take the lead. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Randall, a screen on Schroeder. Brunson passes to Robinson. And here's Hart. He's guarded by Barnes. Hart against Barnes. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Nails the wide open jumper. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Give him 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Outside Hart. The three ball. Schroeder with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it. And he's only getting better.
Now here's Randall. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Anunoby, a screen on Brunson. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Randall with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Here's Robinson. Hart from long range. Hurdle with some nice D. It's Hart on the wing. From downtown. Toronto grabs the miss. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Hard to keep the consistency going, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
And it's Randall with the jam.
If you let Julius Randall get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
Anunoby, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Down low. Here's Barnes. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. And so it's Dennis Schroeder making highlights for Toronto. 8 points in the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Backcourt set is Brunson and Barrett. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Brunson. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And it's all tied up. Brunson's got 6.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Anunoby, a screen on Randall. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Now here's Barrett. His last outing, he had 18 points. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Over Pirtle. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Randall. 5 points in the game.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Siakam outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hart goes in. Outside for Randall. Pass to Brunson. The 3. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Barrett. Into the lane. Barnes passes to Siakam. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. That gives them the lead. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Brunson. Launches it. And he can't get that one. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Out to Schroeder. Fires the 3. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Barrett. And a foul called. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
A coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. OG Anunoby, #1.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
He hits the second from the line, and the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again, and penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Here's Pirtle. And Toronto calls time here. Did you know that Jakob Pirtle's parents were both elite volleyball players?
Yes, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
To the middle. Releases. Nails the baby hook. Pirtle's got his first points of the night.
Tough shot from Jakob Pirtle under duress, but finds a way to maintain his concentration.
Siakam against Randall. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Barrett can't hit.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Pass to Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Robinson. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Randall with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Outside Robinson. 44 seconds left in the first half. Robinson, a screen on Siakam for 3. Randall, and from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up, accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, B.A. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team, someone they trust to deliver in big moments. I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Brunson passes to Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And an Obi for 3. Pass to Siakam. And he gets that one. Siakam's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Taking a look at New York, this game will help them measure who they are against an opponent we consider to be in the same stratosphere. But these guys want to show they've elevated themselves above that.
I like that, Jet. I like that a lot. Well, And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
No, I love what they're doing, working overtime to get the high percent.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the...
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Chris Boucher out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Dick, then there's McDaniels, and it's Trent in at the 2 guard. Trent outside, pass to Achiuwa. Here's Dick. Trent outside, Boucher on the screen. Trent goes in. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hard to match up with Boucher inside, especially when he's trying to score.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Back in 2017, 2-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
The B.I.G. Chris Boucher signing one of the first 2-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Trent, the pass to Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Quickly outside. Outside Fournier. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent outside. Pass to Achiuwa. Here's Dick. Achiuwa inside. Fournier covering. Here's Boucher for 3. Quickly with a rebound. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. There's a screen. Outside Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fournier for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Achiuwa with a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's rejected. Pass to Sims. Quickly outside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Quickly from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poke loose. Stolen by Quickly. The 3. Achiuwa with the rebound. Toronto trailing. McDaniels passes to Achiuwa. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Quickly from outside. New York no good that time either.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
From behind the arc. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Quickly outside. Hartenstein a screen. Lets it go from deep. And quickly gets the three. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
Quickly drives in. Outside Fournier. Jacks up a three. Here's Hartenstein. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Sims in at power forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Dick. And he drives in. And there it is for him. Dick's gotten his first points in this one.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Fournier, the pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Boucher. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Achua, and he banks in the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Brunson against Schroeder. Brunson passes to Robinson. Here's Barrett on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Brunson against Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. Here's the 3. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks with the lead. Right wing. Here's Randall. And he drops it in from the low post.
What unselfish play by Josh Hart with the perfect pass to an open teammate.
And here's Schroeder outside. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Robinson. Outside for Randall. And there's a pick. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Anunoby with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Anunoby. Oh, Robinson with a block. They retain possession. Offensive board. Anunoby on the wing. From outside the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
Randall, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And Anunoby for 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on, and Anunoby showing no fear.
Schroeder against Brunson. Randall, a screen on Schroeder. Brunson rushes in. This one for 3. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Randall's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
And they pick up 2.
Excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Barrett with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Randall against Pirtle. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Puts the move on, and it's Randall with the jam.
Sometimes he can be a little streaky. Randall has found a groove here tonight, though.
Siakam with a screen on Barrett. Pass to Siakam. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Brunson. Basket's good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within single digits.
At the line.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Pascal Siakam at the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Brunson. Buries it down low.
This is what you like about Josh Hart. He can do a little of everything for you. And that includes making plays for others.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Brunson. Got it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Free throw good. Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder at the line.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 10. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within single digits. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. This one was a fun one to watch.
61.
First matchup in the NBA here on 2K. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Butler with the steal. Love outside. Butler feeling it out a bit. Hero with the screen on Barnes. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good on the triple.
You can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
The pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Pirtle, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Hero against Anunoby. Lock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Pirtle.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
And a wide open look for Siakam. The three-pointer no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Butler passes to Love. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. And a wide open look for Hero. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the Raptors off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates better.
Pirtle against Lowry. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Off the run, and Pascal Siakam with the 3.
Well, we talked about Siakam stretching to the three-point line. He knows no bounds out there. My goodness, that was long.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Great talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
For 3, Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in second.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Barnes against Butler. It's a pick by Love. And slam dunk by Butler.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Barnes looking around. Anunoby with the screen for Barnes. Tries again. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Butler against Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Shot clock at 5. Oh, and a dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Right side hero. Birtle with the double team. Lowry up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Butler. For the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 10.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen, and because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Pass to Pirtle. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Pirtle in at the center.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. And Adebayo throws it down.
See, right there on the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
Anunoby is screen on Lowry. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Raptors moving the ball around. Yep, it counts. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Outside hero. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Anunoby is screen on Love. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Pirtle has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. With greater penalties attached to those take foul scores, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
Butler against Barnes. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Siakam pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Anunoby against Hero. Down low and stolen by Love. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Anunoby has the open look. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris. He's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. Little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Back to Adebayo to stop the drought, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here's Butler. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Butler, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They double-team Siakam. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball. Salto.
An even 3-on-3 break. Hero with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Lowry against Pirtle. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Siakam. Barnes outside. Anunoby against Lowry. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. Hero from long range. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And guys, he's been in the zone from the start. I mean, are we surprised?
Well, being in the zone like that is an incredible feeling, but I'll try to...
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
The hot hand, he's making it look effortless as the defense.
And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Martin is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Hampton at the 1. Hampton with the ball. Outside, Bryant. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. That 3 off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Martin, the pass to Richardson. Into the lane. Outside for Robinson. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. An even 3-on-3 break. Wide open. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Outside, Bryant. And Boucher sends it back. Trent with it. Robinson picks him up. Count it. Achua's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Hampton passes to Bryant. Goes straight through the defender. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
Previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tick in the corner. 4 on the clock. Achua with it. Working on Bryant. Achua, no good. Doris looking at Precious Achua. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Trent passes to Achua. Back to Trent. This one for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Now Hampton. Still without a basket. And Bryant kicks to Hampton. Back to Bryant. And stolen by Achua. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. Trent outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Lowry. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. OG Anunoby, number 1. Second, Jimmy Butler.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
To the paint, here's Adebayo.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Raptors leading by 10. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Dick. Back to Achua. Lets it go with a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Back to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Miami again turning it over.
Toronto ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Trent, a screen on Lowry. And there's the drive. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Achua's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
And so many different ways Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
And so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Raptors leading by 13. Barnes outside. Pass to Achua. With the drive, the dunk by Achua.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside, Hero. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Achua.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Lowry against Schroeder. Barnes outside. Down low. Achua. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Hero. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Anunoby against Lowry. And Anunoby, here we go. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Shots good from Love.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Shots good by Achua.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, Which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
Hero finds Love. Back to Hero. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Raptors leading by 12. Here's Anunoby. And he comes up with the deuce. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Achiuwa in the corner. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Achiuwa's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler is screen on Schroeder. Loads it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, you can see the swagger and the body language. Butler is cooking, and he's letting the defense know it.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Three-pointer, Butler, no good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Thank you for coming out and support.
Well, there may be a lot of games ahead. But game one of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Backcourt set is Brunson and Barrett. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Hero against Barrett. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Barrett passes to Hart. Robinson on the wing. Outside Barrett. Screen by Robinson. To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry, and then they do a great job of starving you during the year. What I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Outside Brunson. Randall, a screen on Lowry. Brunson takes a 3. Randall can't hit. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Barrett against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And the strength of Adebayo pushing through the defense and just finding a way to score.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. They get it back. Outside Hart. Randall outside. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Now here's Butler. And there's the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Randall, the pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Randall, a screen on Hero. Back to Randall. Outside Barrett. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, he's incredibly difficult to stop.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Love, a screen on Hart. Love, high post. Lays it up and banks it in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Lowry against Brunson. Barrett, a screen on Lowry. Pass to Barrett. Randall outside. Screen by Robinson. With the floater. Randall, good. Randall's got 5.
A nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
Hero against Barrett. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, Robinson with a block. Randall outside. He takes it in. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him. Right. To the rack.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
On the court is your Hype Squad. Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 6. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain. Besting them in the conference semis last year.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Now here's Robinson. Nice move. No luck on that one. Good D by Adebayo. Hero finds Love. Off target from three-point range. Butler against Barrett. Right side Robinson. Outside Hart. For 3, Randall. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the book. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively so that his game is growing.
Now here's Butler. No points so far.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away. Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
Miami trailing. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent. A team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
For 3, Lowry. Butler can't get it to go.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter, was right in his jersey.
Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Lowry. Here's Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Yeah, not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Adebayo. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Robinson, a screen on Lowry. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Hero on the wing. Brunson defending. Pass to Hero. Love, a screen on Brunson. Down low. Will it go? Good work defensively by Randall.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Brunson against Hero. Outside Brunson. Shot is up. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff. And it's Randall with the jam.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Adebayo, a screen on Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. In the third spot, the Knicks.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
Now here's Brunson. For three, Randall. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Kevin Love has been in the league long enough to understand that down low, contact happens.
And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame break.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. A 12-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Knicks. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Outside Butler. Throws it up high. That shot off. The Knicks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And that one's good for Brunson.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Love, a screen on Barrett. It's Hero on the take. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Lowry against Brunson. Over Lowry. Brunson missing again.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And here's Hero. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
And so it's New York in command. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Well, look here now at New York. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do?
And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the New York Knicks. That does it for halftime.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Backcourt set is Brunson and Barrett. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Heat shooting about 47%. A nice number. And more. Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high arcing soft touch that he has. And that high release makes it really tough to stop.
A line change here for Miami. Now here's Bryant. Here's Martin. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Oh, man, just taking a smooth shot. Martin could have put butter on that
Quickly up top. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein a screen. Lets a floater go. And that one's good. Quickly.
Soft touch, just floated it up there. Nice stuff from Quickly.
Here's Hampton, guarded by Quickly. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Richardson to the inside. Here's Bryant. Good. Bryant's got his first bucket in this one.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
The shake out to the right wing. Here's Sims. Offensive rebound. Here's Hartenstein. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Here's Hampton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Inside, here's Fournier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fournier's got his first 2 points of the night.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Martin with a screen on Quickly. Hampton passes to Martin. Back to Hampton. To the paint. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And it's Quickly with a miss. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, B.A. 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Now here's Quickly. Outside, DiVincenzo. Hartenstein, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Bryant a screen on Quickly. The kick out to Richardson. And there's the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Hampton.
Quickly stepped up his defense since his rookie year. He can be a headache on that end.
On the wing Quickly from deep. And the Knicks miss again. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take 3-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
Yeah, it all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that. Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
Here's Quickly. Oh, sweet move. It's hauled in by the Heat.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Richardson, no good. The Knicks with the lead. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat. Martin's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Knicks shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Quickly. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Fournier with the bucket.
Yeah, there's a reason why Fournier takes a ton of threes. He's pretty good at it.
Martin with a screen on Fournier. Martin outside. From deep three-point land. Hits the three-pointer. Martin's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And here's Bryant outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
And Bryant with some quickness on that release to get rid of it.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Surprise, surprise, as Robinson's out there putting the ball on the floor and forcing the defense to react.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Lowry against Brunson. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Oh, Brunson! What an aggressive move!
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Outside for Love. Lowry, the pass to Love. Hero outside. Pass to Love. For 3, Lowry. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Barrett. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Knicks lead by 13. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. Down low. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Robinson, a screen on Lowry. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. For New York, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. With some arc. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And the Heat call time here. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, B.A., around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Back to Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. With the teardrop. Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Hero against Barrett. Outside Butler. And that one drops.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Hard against Butler. Down low, Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Hero against Randall. Hero outside from the low block. And Miami again with the bucket.
Kevin Love getting comfortable on the inside on that possession. He's got the size and touch to be effective around that arc.
Here's Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
Every one of you for your attendance.